Once upon a time in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Ali. Ali was a curious and eager learner, but one subject always made him nervous: English. His village school taught the basics, but English was a language that only a few could master, and those who did were considered champions. Ali dreamed of becoming an English champion. He wanted to speak fluently, write beautifully, and read stories from all over the world without struggling. But every time he opened an English book, the unfamiliar words danced before his eyes, taunting him. One day, while walking through the village market, Ali noticed an old man selling books. The man, with his wrinkled face and kind eyes, had a small stand filled with English novels, dictionaries, and grammar guides. Intrigued, Ali approached the stand and picked up a book titled The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. The old man smiled. "Do you want to be an English champion, young man?" Ali nodded eagerly. "Then remember," the old man said, "becoming a champion is not about talent, it's about perseverance. You must make English a part of your daily life. Start with small steps, and don't give up when it gets tough." Ali took the man's words to heart. He bought the book with the few coins he had saved and went home. That evening, he began reading. At first, the words were difficult, and he had to look up many of them in the dictionary. But Ali did not give up. He read a few pages every day, slowly becoming more comfortable with the language. Weeks turned into months, and Ali's confidence grew. He started practicing speaking English with his friends and teachers. He wrote short essays and stories, even though they were full of mistakes. He knew that every mistake was a lesson in disguise. One day, Ali heard about a regional English competition organized in the nearby town. The competition was open to all students, and the winner would be crowned the English champion. Ali was nervous, but he remembered the old man's words and decided to enter the competition. For weeks, Ali prepared diligently. He practiced reading, writing, speaking, and listening. He recited poems, memorized vocabulary, and even tried his hand at writing a short story. His hard work began to pay off. He was no longer the nervous boy who struggled with English. He was now confident and eager to test his skills. The day of the competition arrived, and Ali stood in a large hall filled with students from different schools. The competition was fierce. There were reading comprehension tests, spelling bees, essay writing, and even a speaking round where students had to give a speech on a given topic. Ali gave it his all. He stayed calm and focused, remembering all the hours he had spent practicing. When it was time to announce the results, Ali's heart pounded in his chest. "And the English champion is Ali from the village school." Ali could hardly believe his ears. He had done it. The crowd applauded as he stepped forward to receive his trophy. The journey had been long and challenging, but Ali had proved that with determination and hard work, anyone could become an English champion. As he left the stage, Ali thought about the old man at the market. He decided to visit him the next day to share the good news. But when he reached the market, the old man was nowhere to be found. In his place, there was a small note stuck to the bookstand that read, "The true champion is not the one who wins, but the one who never gives up." Ali smiled, realizing that the old man had been his first true mentor in his journey. He made a promise to himself to help others in his village learn English, just as he had been helped. And so, Ali not only became the English champion but also a beacon of hope and inspiration for others who dared to dream of mastering the language.